just moved here. So you first moved here a while back, but what was it like when you
1976, I moved here.
Did you love it?
I loved it, yeah.
Me too.
I grew up in Philly, and
That's not far.
Yeah, it's not far. It's not far. I've been here a few times because my sister lived here. My sister lived on West End Avenue, so she was very nice to let me sleep on her couch for probably, I don't know, 4 months until I got my feet
That's nice.
on the ground, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not a cheap city.
No. Although I can tell you that in 1976, my budget for my apartment was $150 a month.
So you lived in a closet.
Right. Well,
of someone else's.
Of someone else's closet. Right. Well, what happened was I had figured that it was 150. I don't know where I got the math on that, but that's what I had decided.
Yeah.
And so I went into this. I saw an ad in the back of the Village Voice, and it said artists, actors, musicians, residents. And I thought, well, that sounds good. It was basically a flop house, really. I mean. I guess there were some artists there, but not a lot.
Like, do you mind living with rats?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I walked into the rental office, and the guy said, "No, we don't have any single-room apartments, but we do have a 2-room apartment." So basically, it was a kitchen and another room. And he said, "That's $325 a month." And I said, "I can't afford that, and I don't have a roommate." And he said, "What about this guy?" I'm sitting on the couch, and I looked at this guy, and he goes, "You want to live together?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, we'll live together." Yeah, and we lived together for 4 years.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, in fact, I just had lunch with him the other day, and he was a classical pianist. Really,
Were you both musicians? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he's great. Played beautiful. I mean, I'd be. You know, in the middle of the afternoon, he worked nights at the Copacabana, and in the middle of the afternoon...
This is a TV show. This is like, yeah. What?
Yeah. He'd come home and he'd be playing, you know, Chopin or whatever, and it was really cool.
That's incredible. I actually moved out to LA with some random person I did not know.
Really?
Yeah, she just needed a roommate. I was like, I'll do it. I was like, and I moved from Texas to LA with a stranger.
Wow. How long did that last?
Not long. We moved into a place and it burned down. So yeah, then I slept in my car for a few days and then tried out for a show called American Idol. So it all worked out. It all worked out. Yeah. Life, yeah. I feel like everyone in this industry has some crazy thing where you've either lived in your car or on a mattress in someone's house or, yeah, it's like, yeah, you really gotta want your dream.
You do.
Yeah.
You gotta have the hunger.
The universe makes you really want it.